Hello and a happy Friday to you. It is the 19th day of July. I'm Lisa Washington. David is off. Heather continues her maternity leave. So with them away, I am here to play. And along with me, a special guest, Aaron Kleiber. Hello, Aaron.
I'm here in my best dressed David Highfield impersonation.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
You know, every time I'm on, I'm like, David, how can I dress as good as David? And I'm trying.
You know, you look pretty sharp. I see you still have your KDKA visitor.
I'm a visitor. I'm not a real news person. Let's not. This is to tell people that I am not the real thing. Do not take me seriously. I do not represent this station.
You know you don't, right?
Okay.
Well, okay, but here's my question. That says visitor 8.
Yeah.
Where are the other 7? Did you see 7 other people and you?
No. No, I brought, my daughter is visitor number 24.
Oh, really?
So there are lots of visitors. This isn't an emergency, don't worry.
Okay, good. Well, we are so happy that you're here. It's such a pleasure to meet you. We've been talking back and forth. You are a Pittsburgh comedian.
Yeah.
Grown Dad, is that right? Tell us all about this.
Yeah, Grown Dad Business is kind of it's my podcast, and I just, you know, tell everybody that that's what I talk about on stage. I joke around about my wife and kids, and people saw me at the Improv a couple weeks ago. That's what I talk about. That's
being a grown dad.
Just being a grown dad in Pittsburgh, in a Midwest town, and that's my life.
How many kids do you have?
3 kids.
Okay, boys, girls?
One you saw in the intro.
Yes.
Open the door for you. And she's 11, Rebecca, and then I have Luke, who is 8.
Yes.
And then I have my little one, Abby the Fire Cat, 4 years old.
So your house is kind of crazy like mine. I have a 6-year-old, 11-month-old. You remember those days?
So you have poopy diapers and juice boxes spilling everywhere, where you have a baby and then you have a 6-year-old climbing over. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's exactly what my life is like.
It's just rabid animals, I know.
It is. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about you. So 3 times best comedian by Pittsburgh Magazine. That's pretty cool,
They're nice. Yeah. It's just whoever's is on social media the most that year. I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, I'm sure you've got some funny in you. But interestingly, you have been in more than a dozen Pennsylvania lottery commercials. How cool is that?
It's pretty cool that, you know, that we can actually work in Pennsylvania and do commercials as an actor and things like that. But I've got to do lots of different characters, lots of mostly husky dads. Okay. But I also got to play Grover Cleveland, President Grover Cleveland.
I think we have some video of that.
Really?
This is you as Grover Cleveland. Let's.
Oh, it's Grover Cleveland. Who? Guy on the $1,000 bill.
Look this grizzly bear straight in the eyes. I tell you, if you insist.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. We're back.
Hashtag shopping spree.
3 club seats, 50-yard line.
That was freezing.
It's the last step.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So that's you. Did you know much about even being Grover Cleveland?
He was the mayor of Buffalo, and he was a president at this time, and he was on the $1,000 bill, and that's why they were like, you know, $1,000 a day, blah blah blah.
Right.
But it was interesting playing a historical character that you had no reference. So, but really, that wasn't the point.
Right.
Like, there's like 2 recordings of Grover Cleveland, so it's not like I'm like studying it. Like,
right, that's not the real Grover. Did you get any of those $1,000 bills?
I actually did. I have not a real one because I wouldn't be here. No, I got to keep a little, you know, little souvenir.
Right.
Yeah. But basically they were like, okay, we just kind of want a little Ron Burgundy, a little world's most interesting man. And then they put a fake nose on me, and I was like, okay, let's go.
All right, Grover Cleveland. But that's not all of your stardom. You also have been in some movies, I understand?
I've been in movies and then cut out of movies.
Oh, boy.
It's not as, you know, a lot of people think that you're like, oh, you're an actor. And it's not as glamorous. It's not like you don't go from being an extra in a movie. Cruise.
Right.
There's a middle ground, and I am in entertainment purgatory right now, where you have some lines in some things,
right,
and then you get cut from most things. You get cut from things.
And that's kind of the way things go. But now you did not get cut from CBS's $1. Was that last year?
Yeah.
Take a look at this. Now, this is actually some video from $1. That is not you. Tell us about $1.
So they filmed it last year, and it was this crime drama. It was a pretty amazing show. I don't even think it's going to be on for a second season, which is a shame. It was filmed here, and they wanted somebody to improvise with the main character who's from here. And I can't remember his name now.
That's okay. And so tell me about your role. What did you do?
So I was like this like annoying banker friend, and I would, you know, make comments through a party, and we were in this costume party, if you saw the show.
Yes.
And I was dressed up as Hansel from Zoolander, which a big chubby dude with, you know, blonde mane and like the leather jacket with the little tassels and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and but then they cut a lot of it.
Okay, but you didn't make
it.
You
know, I still made it. I still said things. Yeah. But
wow.
that's what happens. People don't realize it's like you're like, oh, you're doing a movie. You're going to be next to. Nope, that's not the case. Huh. Like I was cast in a role called in a movie called One for the Money.
Okay.
With Katherine Heigl.
Yes.
Filmed here in Braddock, and they had to delay filming because I was supposed to play John Leguizamo's partner. You know, the chubby.
Yeah.
I was going to play the chubby detective partner with the Hawaiian shirt. I'm not making that up. That was a real role that I was cast for.
Okay.
Long story boring. They had to knock down Braddock Hospital. We couldn't film our scenes. I kid you not.
Oh.
It became so overscheduled that I waited for like days, and they were like, John Leguizamo can't make it.
Right.
And they literally were like, we're demolishing the hospital on Monday, so we can't film. I'm not kidding. I was this close to being John Leguizamo's partner.
That's too bad. But we're glad that you are here today. You're grown dad, you talk about your kids, and how do you keep your kids busy during the summer?
My wife is amazing. She's an amazing stay-at-home mom.
Yes.
That's a career mom.
Oh, for sure.
Because I get to just gallivant around the country and go on stage and complain about my wife and kids,
right.
And then they give me money. But my wife has to stay home and deal with that, and she's the activity master.
Right.
Yesterday she took him to an outdoor cooking class.
Oh,
nice. Like grow everything in the garden and learn how to make lunch with it.
Right.
She gets us pool passes, crafts.
She does it all.
Yeah.
Moms have hard jobs.
I know.
Okay, so you were out. At least your wife and kids were outside yesterday. What do you think of all the heat?
Oh, it's terrible. I have to cut my grass today.
Today.
And that I have to. My mom's birthday. Mom, happy birthday. Coming up.
Yes.
Couple days. We're having a birthday party for my mom, so I got to make the lawn tight.
Look good,
you know what I mean? I got to make it look good for everybody. Got to make the Still Valley area look good.
I see. All right. Well, you be careful out there. Drink lots of water. And hey, if you're worried about the hot temperatures, just think about this. Look at this video. Remember this? See, that's why you don't complain about the sun and the heat, because that is miserable. Look at that guy, 2 cups of coffee.
And isn't this funny that when this is out, this is when my kids want to go outside. When there's a foot of snow, that's Daddy, take us out. Can we go to sunny side slopes? Can we go? No. Why don't we go out when it's 90?
Exactly. All right, Aaron, so what are your thoughts on pickles?
I love pickles.
Do you?
I love pickles. I love Pittsburgh pickles. That's a thing.
Pittsburgh's Pickleburg is next weekend. What do you think about pickle juice?
Pickle juice should stay in the jar and
make
pickles. What?
There is going to be a pickle juice drinking contest. If you guys heard about this, whoever can drink a quart of pickle juice the fastest is going to win $500. Now, they think a lot of people are actually going to show up for this, so they have to have preliminary rounds. This is going to be next Friday and next Saturday, and then the championship round is going to be next Sunday. Do you think you could drink a quart? Of pickle juice.
When you said $500, then I dug deep. I dug deep inside and thought, you know what?
Maybe.
For $500, I would knock that. How much do you have to drink?
A quart.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, that's a heck of a jug of iced tea.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, let's forget about pickles and talk about ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Of course.
All right, so July is National Ice Cream Month, but Sunday is National Ice Cream Day. So a while back, we had Clavons from the Strip District on PTL.
I saw that episode.
Well, listen, they say they deliver. So we're going to call and see if we can get them to deliver us. I'm literally going to call from my cell phone and see if they can deliver us some. They say that it won't melt by the time they get it to you.
So they deliver ice cream?
That's what they say. Yes.
Will they pack it?
I don't know exactly what they do, but we're going to call and see if we can get Clavons.
I would love for them to deliver it, and then all the icy mist comes out, and they're like, here's your ice cream.
Do you have a favorite flavor?
Ice cream?
Yes.
Anything.
They say the number has been changed, but I'm sure that's not right. Hey, we're going to get it. Don't you worry. We'll get our producers to give them a call. Can we call Clavancia? We'll try to text them as well and order. I'd like butter pecan. What do you like?
Can I order? I'm trying to order ice cream.
That's your microphone.
I love any kind of cookies and cream or peanut.
Okay.
You know?
We'll get on that. We're going to call Clavance and try to get some ice cream. Hey, today is my anniversary.
Oh, congrats.
My Pittsburgh anniversary. 6 years ago today, look at that picture. 6 years ago today, I moved to Pittsburgh. Not starting at KDKA, but look at that. Look closely. Do you see what I'm wearing?
Oh, I see a super mom in this photo.
Do you see that is a baby Bjorn? There's an 8-week-old baby in there who is now 6 years old. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, look at you all packed up. What is this, 5 in the morning?
That's at the hotel at the airport, our first day in Pittsburgh. I can't believe it's been 6 years. I cannot believe that.
That's crazy, just coming from moving and just like, oh, new job, we gotta go, pack up the baby.
From California to Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna be waiting on our ice. A lot ahead on Pittsburgh Today Live. This is Street Week on PTL, and with such a beautiful skyline and city, residents and tourists are always looking for a way to see the burg. Our team PTL took a city bus tour. We'll show you their highlights. And Everybody Gardens editor Doug Oster is here. He's answering some of your gardening questions, from brown tomatoes to a chemical-free way to get rid of those pesky mosquitoes. Doug has all the answers. And we're going to check in with Mikey Hood, who is live at the for barbecue under the
Look at Homestead,
bridge.
baby. Yes.
Homestead looking good. That's all coming up on Pittsburgh Today Live.